evening, everyone, and welcome to Tepke Gym for another Mid-Illini Conference matchup. Tonight's contest between the Metamora Redbirds and the visiting Dunlap Eagles. Good evening. Welcome into MTCO Redbird Replay. Colton Kaler here alongside Scott Kirker. Kirker, quick turnaround tonight here for the Redbirds and for the Eagles. Both played last night. Redbirds came out victorious over Limestone, and a nail-biter that we had down here. And then Dunlap lost last night to Washington 57-38. We'll start there. What do you think of the back-to-back games that the Mid-Illini kind of goes with and the quick turnarounds that these kids have?
Well, the one thing that is nice is if you lose, you can get right back on that horse and kind of avenge that loss. If you win, you go into the next night feeling pretty good about yourself. So, and I'll tell you what, there's a couple things about last night's game that I really liked was, we got out to that 9-point lead late in the fourth quarter. Limestone came back and took a 1-point lead with about 1:54 to go. In a lot of cases, Metamora teams in the past have sometimes kind of folded up. But boy, our kids last night, I think that was the end of I think Limestone scored one more bucket after that, and we went on about a 7-2 run, and we end up winning by 5.
Yeah, you're
8-2 run.
You're absolutely right. In years past, that's a game where you might see a Metamora team maybe kind of fold a little bit, especially after taking that 1-point deficit they had there just for a little bit, but they didn't. And getting back to that, the one shot that really stood out, sophomore Tyler Mason, that three, that corner three that put Metamora up 2 with about a little over a minute left. Huge for the Redbirds.
And a big rebound by
Kaiser
Quick down underneath their basket, and led to a fast break bucket for the Redbirds. And then what can you say about Tyson Swanson?
He's a beast. There's what Coach said earlier this year over at Washington, and the story of the night so far for Dunlap, new head coach. Corky Card resigned after 3 years of coaching the Eagles. Patrick Picorni is, I think, we're not sure if we're saying that right, but a 2006 graduate from Porta. He was the South Fulton head coach for 6 seasons, and then went down to Coconut High School down in Arizona, Flagstaff, Arizona, and he was the JV freshman coach there for 3 seasons, and he returns back to Illinois now at the head of the Dunlap position. It's been a position that's been honestly quite open for quite numerous times throughout the last 10 years.
Yeah, it's probably the most frequent coaching change has happened with the Dunlap basketball head varsity basketball coaching position. Has been the most frequent change over the years, and we're just about a minute away from the national anthem and then the starting lineups. And Colton, you look at that sophomore group that again tonight won by another running clock, and you look at the fact that one of their best players is up with the varsity, Tyler Mason. The future for Metamora basketball is as bright as it's ever been.
It was running clock, and at times it really didn't look pretty for Metamora either. So, there's a lot to take away from that game. But we'll step aside here for the national anthem and the starting lineups.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Metamora High School for tonight's Mid-Illini Conference matchup between the visiting Eagles of Dunlap High School and your Metamora Redbirds. At this time, we ask you to please stand and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem. We encourage, as always, players and fans to demonstrate good sportsmanship throughout this contest, no matter what your personal feelings or loyalty may be. And thank you for your cooperation. Now let's meet the starters for the Dunlap Eagles. A 5'11" senior, number 0, Jack Cooney. A 6'1" junior, number 5, Logan Mason. A 6-foot senior, number 13, Brock Carter. A 6'3" junior, number 23, Ryan DiLeonardo. And a 6'2" junior, number 31, Austin Schomburg. The head coach of the Eagles, Mr. Patrick McCorney. Assisted by Eddie Matthews.
Pretty close to the same lineup as we had last night, except Schroeder in place of DeFrance. Gives us a little more scoring coming off the bench, but
you know, DeFrance didn't really shoot it well last night, but he did make a big shot in the game, so you never want to count that guy out.
Ooh, Dunlap gets the tip.
Not sure what to really expect out of this Dunlap team. In the sophomore game, we saw a lot of dribble drive and a lot of three-point opportunities.
Nice job there by.
Rebound goes to Swanson.
Yeah, that's a nice job by Nealon. Tyson Swanson also got a block on that series down there too. Metamora playing really good defense.
You know, we saw that last night. Early on, you know, Metamora, they came ready to play defense. Offensively, they struggled, and they struggled a lot in that category last night, the turnovers. So Dunlap going to come out of this one. We're going to get a block here on Tyson.
Schroeder will come into the game for DeFrance.
So did DeFrance have to start the game because he was announced?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think the switch was made. I think they made. I wonder if they made a switch and it wasn't made in time. But you know, looking at the matchup, here's a turnover. But looking at the matchup between these two schools, Kirker, it's been all Metamora for the good part of Danny Greaves' tenure here. I think in the last 10 years or so, Metamora's only lost about 4 games, and a lot of the games have not been close. The last loss to Dunlap comes in the 16-17 season. That was the only year that Danny Greaves has ever had a losing season here at Metamora. So,
in one of those wins, he didn't even coach in. His mother was ill.
Correct.
And
I want to say that was the Dunlap win.
Yeah.
They're going to foul on Tyler Mason.
His first, team foul 2.
Brock Card, he is Corky Card's son, former head coach at Dunlap. You know, it's not often do you see the family kind of stick around, especially after a coach leaves.
He resigned, and yeah, I think he's still teaching there. Maybe, I don't know.
Short jumper there, no good. By Austin Schaumburg.
Swanson with the rebound.
2 minutes in, 0-0. A similar game similar start that we saw last night.
Yeah.
Redbirds in their motion offense. Ooh, good slip pass there. See if we can get a knockdown shot from Tucker, but they can't. That was a great pass there from Schroeder and a good look from Nealon.
Boy, if he'd have taken one dribble, he had a layup.
Yeah, it was there. I don't mind the pass out. It was a very good look from Drew Tucker that more times than not, Tucker's going to knock that down.
Yep. Still no score. 5:21 to go here in this first.
Schroeder's going to have his hands. Ooh.
That's our third foul already here in this early going.
It's going to send Griffin Card to the line. Brock Card, excuse me.
Kaiser Quick getting ready to check in. I believe DeFrance is also. And there's the first points of the game. And they'll replace Mason and Nealon.
We've seen it this year. Metamora is not a team that really gets off to a hot start.
No.
They kind of slowly work their way into the game. Second shot up and good. So Card gets both.
Two 2-0 Dunlap here in this early going.
What Metamora can't afford to do is what they did last night and almost dig themselves too deep of a hole early on. And you're going to really have to find a second scoring option. Right now, they're still really searching for it without Ethan Kaiser, other than Tyson Swanson. I'd say there's a good bump there.
Yeah, that's a good drive to the bucket for Tucker.
That fouls on Logan Mason, his first of Dunlap. Oh, go up.
Good!
Luke DeFrance.
3-2 Redbirds.
Oftentimes, I think we can almost be a little too passive. Here's the answer. No, but that's out of bounds on the shot there from Jack Tudine.
Judd Matthews, Alex Evans.
Couple subs for the Eagles here. 4:23 left to play. Metamora leads 3-2. Good slip there. Easy bucket for
nice.
Swanson.
That's a nice give and go.
5-2 Redbird lead, 4-12.
That's great help side by Schroeder.
Yes. Great defense there. There's a turnover. Kaiser Quick almost throws it right back to him. Dribble drive, and they're going to get a foul on the ground. It's going to go on Brock Card, I believe. Yep.
Again, the defense kind of getting Metamora into this game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, beautiful little play there.
That's nice.
You know, a lot of times with Metamora, they like to run the corner specials. There's another turnover.
DeFrance knocked it away, and Kaiser right there again.
Schroeder's going to drive and lay it up very nicely. And it's going to get a timeout out of Dunlap. 9-2 Redbird lead. 3:37, so we'll take a full mask timeout here. Dunlap will be charged only the 32nd, but they get a full timeout. Again, last night, Redbirds got off to a 4-0 deficit and then came storming back, I believe, with a 9-0 run again.
Yes, I believe it was 9-4.
And here tonight, Metamora again, trailing 2-0, come back with a 9-0 run.
We look a lot better, a lot more crisp right now than we did last night.
Well, and I think a lot of what last night was the intensity that Limestone, that was a very good 2-3 zone that Limestone ran last night.
That was a really good 1-4 team too.
Yes, and here, you know, Dunlap comes in at 1-5. They've had a rough start to the year as well, but they're giving Metamora a lot more open looks and better opportunities right now. So out of the timeout, it's the same lineup for Metamora. You know, kind of the tales of it. Feels like there's always those guys that feel like they've been in high school or in college forever.
Yeah.
Judd Matthews, for some reason, just feels like he's been in high school forever because he played up when he was at Limestone, and it seemed like he was always there with his dad at Limestone. And since he's moved now to Dunlap, he's been at Dunlap the last 2 years. He's been an influential part in their team.
And somehow he's going to find another 2 years of eligibility somewhere else.
You know, you think of the Perry Ellises, went to Kansas, what first seemed like about 10 years.
Yeah.
Jordan Bohannon's going on year 15 at Iowa. Good drive there from Tucker. Oh, just came up short, but it's going to stay here.
I love Tucker's aggressiveness to the basket, though.
Tucker made a name for himself as, you know, kind of the point guard for Metamora over at Washington. That third game against Joliet West, I believe, he had, I want to say about 15, 13 points, something like that. There's Swanson going to work in the post, can't get it.
But normally that's almost automatic. And that was still a good shot and a good series from Metamora.
Not only is Tucker a very good point guard, he's one of the best defenders, in my opinion, in the area.
Oh, yeah. He's quick, got nice quick feet.
Good recovery there. Ooh. That's the second on Tyson, so he's going to have to sit now.
It didn't look like much of a foul there.
I didn't think so, and if anything, I thought there was maybe one too many steps. So Metamora is really going to be challenged right now, Kirker, because their star of the year, you know, Tyson's averaging 23.8 points per game, about 7 rebounds per game. Logan Mason completes the three-point play, makes it 9-5, 2:33 left to play here in the opening quarter. Metamora's going to be challenged right now. Who's going to be that scoring option? You know, DeFrancis hit a 3. Schroeder's had a nice layup. Mason, you know, proved himself last night.
And he just came in for.
Here's a 3. DeFrance got it.
Boy, it's nice to see him starting to heat up.
And here's an answer that's no good, and that's going the other way. Yep, Logan Mason pushed off. That's his second.
Yep.
I think Metamora, at times this year, they've been a little too dependent on Swanson and Kaiser.
We're going to get to see now.
Yeah, you're going to have to see who's going to, you know, kind of step up and be that guy offensively. Oh, yeah. Good drive there from Tucker again. A nice little spin move right around. That's the foul on Alex Evans. Sends Tucker to the line for 2.
First one's up and good.
I think last night the first free throw did not come until the first free throw came in the third quarter.
Wow.
Metamora did not shoot a free throw until late when it was Tyson Swanson at the line trying to ice the game.
Yeah. You made that comment last night.
So early on, Redbirds are already at the free throw line. Tucker 2 for 2, 14-5, 150 left to play here in the opening quarter. Now Metamora's gonna put a little pressure on. Force Dunlap into traveling. Oh, he
Well, it looked like you walked.
Walked across the earth right there. Now Metamora in a zone of their own.
We're a little bit undersized right now.
Good closeout. The air
ball.
ball.
That's going to be a foul. Yep, they're going to get, he went over the back of Tyler Mason.
Jack Tudine. So quickly, Dunlap up to 5 fouls now.
Jack Tudine is first. Team foul number 5 for Dunlap. Alex Evans returns for the Eagles. Redbird ball.
Good free throw line jumper there. Beautiful looking shot there from Drew Tucker.
If he can hit that shot all year long, oh man, he's going to have a great year.
And over at Washington, he, pulled up from there just a couple of times. Kaiser quick with the rebound.
16-5.
For a guy that was known as a baseball player, he's really made himself a name, as a basketball player. No, Kaiser Quick.
Oh, Kaiser Quick, yes.
Everyone's going to hold for one. Oh, I thought Tucker stepped out. Airball's the shot. We're going to get one more at the buzzer. Matthews, no. So after one quarter of play, Metamora 16, Dunlap 5.
Take this time to thank our sponsors. Zobrist Insurance, Snyder Village, MVP Mobile DJ Services, Michael's Italian Feast, Metamora McDonald's, Mason Funeral Home, Logoware, Goodfield State Bank, Germantown Grill, Kevin Cowlett, Edward Jones, Commerce Bank, Black and Brown Attorneys, Angie Powers and at Keller Williams Premier Realty.
Kirker, I'll ask you a question.
It's a touchdown every time. Germantown Grill, now in our new location. Enjoy Central Illinois' best half-pound burgers, our famous hand-battered tenderloins, oven-seared wings, and our beer-battered catfish. Come join the fun. Relax with friends. Try one of our specialty pizzas. Germantown Grill, gold standard video gaming and the best comfort food on the planet. Open 7 days a week in Germantown Hills.
I'll ask you a question. I've mentioned it. It seems that from the littlest levels of basketball here, and now up to high school, Metamora is kind of, more times than not, light years, I wouldn't say light years, but they are strides ahead of everyone else in the basketball department. Is Metamora becoming a little bit more of a basketball town than they are a football town?
Well, I think it's going to take a little more than that, but Metamora is getting known to be more for having a good basketball program than they've had in the past.
Good look there from Nealon. Can't quite get the shot to go from Schroeder.
Metamora comes back out with the start. Nice edge by Nealon there.
Metamora back in a man defense. Yep.
Oh,
yep. Foul charge to Tucker. So both teams with 5 fouls now. That's going to send Logan Mason to the line.
This one's up and good.
(16-7). 7:20 left to play here.
Oh, nice pick by Nealon.
Tucker on the dribble drive. Oh, if he would have went up, probably would have had the foul at least. Oh, and Dunlap turns it right back over. Killer Kirker. A 3 from Schroeder to cash in.
Good.
Yes, sir. Just a killer. Little back and forth there from Dunlap. You get the turnover and cough it right back up and then give up a 3. Good turnaround, Jay, there, no good.
Rebound by Tucker.
Schomburg had a good look. Very long.
Devin Dunn up off the Redbird bench.
Drive from Mason, tough shot, can't get to go, but he gets his own rebound. Kicks it out to DeFrance, 3 ball, good! The 3 balls leading Metamora right now, 22-7, 6:13 left to play, and Jake Nealon's gonna take a charge! Going the other way. Metamora pouring it on right now. Doing a little bit of everything.
Dunn comes in for Tucker.
His second personal. Metamora now in the bonus.
Oh, Dunn wide open, and he's gonna find a open DeFrance for 3. No. Rebound Dunn, and he's fouled.
Dunn might be between him and DeFrance, but he's one of the smallest guys on the floor, and he gets the offensive rebound.
So Devin Dunn will go to the line for 1 and 1. Misses, rebound to Schroeder. Dunn's gonna get a 3 now. No. Ooh. Plenty of good looks there for Metamora. Deep 3, Schomburg, yes sir. Gets them on the scoreboard here. Well, they did make 2 free throws, so. Good backdoor cut, DeFrance.
Oh, nice.
Luke DeFrance is having a great game tonight. 11 points on the night, good backdoor cut.
Great break pass by Nealon. Every time he touches the ball, it looks like he travels. He didn't.
No, he didn't. There's a 3 there from Schomburg, no. Solomon Schwartz and Kaiser Quick set to check back in for the Redbirds at the next dead ball. Inside to Nealon. He's gonna try and make a move, but he's gonna get fouled. Great move there from Nealon. Redbirds making a very conservative effort to go inside tonight.
Yes.
Last night they struggled in that department, and Here tonight, not so much. First one up and good.
Sullivan Forrest comes in for DeFrance. Tucker comes back in for Schroeder.
Second one up and good.
Kaiser Quick comes in for Nealon.
26-10, 4:41 left to play here in the opening half. Everybody's gonna come out in a man press now. Good move there from Schaumburg, but he can't get it to go. Rebound to Mason. That's a little bit of a frustration foul right there.
Yep. Mason couldn't even see him underneath there. He just went up and got it, and he'll go to the line for two or for one. We're one foul away from being in the double. I guess we are in the double bonus after this.
After this one, yes. Oh. Drive from Tucker.
Oh.
Man, he just seems like he carries so much ground. Covers so much ground. It's just incredible. Good help defense there from Dunn. And Redbirds recover very nicely. Brock Card, ooh, shifty move there.
That was a nice move. That was a nice one.
You can see Kaiser setting up to take the charge. And Card was able to shift a little bit to his right and get the easy layup. 28-12, Redbirds lead.
This motion offense is, it's wearing down Dunlap.
It'll do that to a lot of teams because you just never know, and as soon as you fall asleep just the tiniest bit, there's a cut over the middle. That's a block. No call. Mason gets his own rebound. Puts it up and in. Tyler Mason having a very good night. Me, on the other hand, not so much. I'm struggling with the rebounds.
Oh, that's a good call. That's a good call. That's a block. But I like the effort. But that was a block.
So Brock Card will have 2 free throws when we come back. Kirker, Seeds came out today for the State Farm Holiday Classic Tournament when we go over to Bloomington here in about a week and a half or so, 2 weeks.
Couple weeks, yeah.
Metamora with the 10 seed. They'll take on Springfield in the first game. We'll be at Illinois Wesleyan on December 27th. That game is scheduled for 10:30 in the morning. So
10 seed.
Yeah.
How many teams? Look that up.
Is it 15? Yeah.
We're in the lower, we're in the kind of in the
But,
middle.
I mean, if you look at the teams that we have, you have Normal Community.
Yep.
You have Wheaton Warrenville South. They're very good. Chicago North Lawndale, McChesney Park. Chicago Brother Rice. Rock Island is the 2 seed.
Yeah.
Springfield is the 7 seed. East St. Louis, Bradley Bourbonnais.
Which we will see at our tournament.
Yep. I mean, just Joliet Central's, they're the 15th seed, so it's
pretty solid
tournament for Metamora.
Wow.
If they win, they would get the winner of Rock Island and Joliet Central.
And we battled Rock Island this summer.
So that would be, if Metamora is able to get past that first game against Springfield, which I believe 2 years ago, we played Springfield in the opening game and got a win that morning.
I believe we did.
Over at Illinois Wesleyan.
Yep.
So out of the timeout, Brock Card at the free throw line. First one up and good. You know, this one's 30-13. This one's been all Metamora, and it hasn't been flashy, you know. It's just been doing the little things right. Second one up and good, makes it 30-14. Got 2:30 left to play here in the first half.
And really with not a lot of size on the floor.
No. Metamora, as we mentioned, they've only played 2 games at full strength this year, Scott. And it's
the first 2 games of the year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, good pass there from Schroeder. Kaiser quick.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful pass from Schroeder. It's tough. You know, Illinois has struggled as well this year. We're going to get a foul.
Yep. That was unquick. Well, send Dunlap back to the line.
That's going to send Tudine to the line for 1-1.
Briar Cremines up off the Redbird bench.
First one up and good. He'll replace Kaiser quick. I think that, you know, this really just goes to show the versatility that Metamora has and the depth that Metamora has on their bench. I said at the beginning of the year, Coach Greaves is going to have a hard time trying to figure out who to play at what times because he has so many options.
Yeah, and that's for sure. You know, Briar Cremines is a pretty soft basketball player. We haven't seen him a lot this year.
Right there. The ball always finds you. They say in baseball, and really in sports in general, the game just has a way of finding you.
It certainly does in every sport.
Tough shot, no good there from Tudine. Rebound Mason. So I'd see Metamora work the ball a little bit. Ooh, maybe right there if Briar would have turned, had a layup. Good dribble drive there from Tucker, but that's going the other way. Only the 3rd Redbird turnover.
Caden Hartnett comes in replacing
Solomon Shores. Hartnett, who we saw very early last night, a big part in the end of that first half for Metamora.
Had 4 big points for Metamora. I believe it was 4, didn't he?
Yes, yep. He was a big part of shutting down DeQuan Brown at the end of that first half. Oh, backdoor is wide open, but he air-mailed it.
That was deflected by Metamora. Nice job by Cremines.
1 minute left to play. Metamora leads 34-16. Great job by Schroeder to stay in front. Oh, got to try and grab those boards, fellas. Rebound goes to Tucker. And they're in a hold for 1. So they're up 34-16. Gonna work it just a little bit. Work into the final shot. Probably running the corner 3. Tucker's gonna drive. Tough shot, he got it. What a great drive there from Tucker at the buzzer. No good. Redbirds take a 20-point lead into the halftime locker room, 36-13. Scott, just a dominant first half for Metamora.
Yeah, it was, you know, we talked about the rust being last night. Tonight it was everything but the rust. 20-point lead, you know, and you're basically been without your 2 leading scorers.
Yes, you have. Great response there from Metamora. We'll step aside, come back with our halftime stats in the second half.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
101. You can do it. 100. You can do it. We're not going to give up. We're never until we're strong and mighty and tough. These weights are going to be heavy, like a heavy job. So you're going to need to bring your muscles with you. Got it? Now let's get lifting some weights. Come on.
Welcome back to Tepke Gym. Here ready to start the second half. Kirk, I'm going to go through the halftime stats real quick. Redbirds take a 20-point lead, 36-16 into the halftime locker room. Luke DeFranz led all scorers with 11 points, had 3 threes and a 2 as well. Zach Schroeder with 5 points, added a 3 as well. Brider Cremines had that late layup there. Tyson Swanson only 2 points, but he did have 2 fouls, sat most of the first half in foul trouble. Drew Tucker right behind DeFranz with 10 points, doing a little bit of everything. Tyler Mason with 2 points, Kaiser Quick with 2 points, and Jake Nealon with 2 points as well. A very balanced first half for Metamora. It's obviously DeFranz getting it done, knocking down a couple of threes. It hasn't been easy for him to start this year because he's in a little bit a different role than probably what he was expecting, but he's doing what he can.
He's doing what he can. And, he had a tough, he started off the year just shooting. It's not going to be, rainbows and bunny rabbits the whole year, and he just started off badly, and he's starting to heat up, and we're going to need him. Metamora looks like they're coming back out with their starting lineup, but I'll tell you what impresses me is Ethan Kaiser's out with an illness. Tyson Swanson's on the bench with foul trouble, and you get a 20-point lead at halftime against a team that's pretty decent.
Yeah, and they've, as Coach mentioned, they had a big win over Pekin. Pekin lost last night as well.
To Morton, wasn't it?
Yeah, Morton. I really think this year, not to discredit Washington, but I think it's going to be probably between Metamora and Morton, I would say, for the conference title.
Morton got beat by somebody last week. Who'd they get beat by?
Oh, what a block there.
Schroeder with a block and a rebound.
It was Mason with the block.
What, was it Mason?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Good. And he knocks down the 3. Doing just a little bit of everything. Logan Mason responds with a bucket for Dunlap. Drew Tucker, good drive, just can't get the layup to go. It's kind of a tough situation that Tyson's in right now because he's not trying to play too conservative and, give up a lot, but he's also not trying to pick up his 3rd foul.
Right.
So you've got to find that balance. Oh, what a find there from Mason.
To a cutting Tyson Swanson.
That was a tight window right there and threw it down at his shins. Good recovery there from Schroeder, hand in the face, doesn't matter. Schaumburg gets the bucket. I'd like to see if Metamora, see if we can get this to running clock.
They lost to Washington last night by, 16?
Yeah. They got pretty well dominated, as you know, Limestone did in that Galesburg tournament against Madison and against Rock Island, and there was Galesburg. I think they played a close game against Galesburg. Lost on a buzzer beater to Madison,
Yeah.
and then obviously a tough game against Rock Island, but a lot of teams this year are going to have a tough game against Rock Island.
Yeah, they're good.
3 ball, good, Tyler Mason.
That's nice patience. Nice job by Jake Nealon earlier in that sequence. He kept that ball alive, and Drew Ducker got the rebound. Metamora doing a lot of little things.
Yes. A lot of moving pieces tonight as well. They've been really working their possessions. They haven't forced anything. Mason and Nealon going to get a break here as DeFranz and Quick return. 44-20, Redbirds lead. 4:40 left to play here in the third quarter. I've been, really impressed this year with Metamora's defense so far. It's you've had the outspurts of Kaiser and of Swanson, and Tucker in a game as well. That's a block. Yep. If that's in high school or college right there, that's a block every day of the week because you're in the cylinder.
Yeah. Yep.
Metamora fouls Zach Schroeder, his second personal.
So that sends Andrew Erdman to the line for 2.
Comes up and good. Second one climbs in.
But if you look back to the Washington Tournament of Champions, Metamora did not shoot the ball well, and they gave themselves a chance in every game because of how good they played defense. I mean, looking at that St. John Bosco game, their offense wasn't the most impressive, but I think the best player that they saw that tournament was Christian Estrada, and they did a very great job of playing defense on him and on Bosco that night.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, that's going the other way.
Yep, that's just good defense by Drew Tucker.
Great job by Tucker to stay in front and to take that one there.
Offensive foul, Brock Card. That's his third personal. Checking in number 2, Griffin Card.
Good move there from Swanson. A little rip-through drive. Tough finish at the basket, but made it look easy.
Too easy.
And we're going to get 3 on the other end. That's good from Logan Mason. Mason's been kind of the one leading the Eagles tonight. But looking at Dunlap, they've only have 6 field goals on the night.
Man.
A lot of their points are coming from the free throw line. They haven't missed one tonight, to my count. Good drive kick. Schroeder 3, nope. Good look.
Yeah, that was a real nice look. Metamora has not taken really any bad shots.
Great job by Kaiser.
Oh, yeah, walled up, did a nice job.
Luke DeFran's going to get in there and get the rebound. Ooh, I thought he traveled.
Yeah.
Short jumper, no good there from Tucker. But Quick was able to get the rebound, but unfortunately didn't have a whole lot. They turn it right back over. Easy layup to Franz.
Metamora will take a timeout. Wow.
48-25, 2 minutes left to play. Metamora just rolling away with this one right now. This was the performance I was hoping to see from Metamora. Last night you saw the rust, and tonight is where you shine. And it's the performance I was hoping to see coming into the night.
Next Saturday, Colton, we go over to Eureka College. Metamora will take on a pretty good El Paso Gridley team.
Yeah, and Friday night, game at Morton.
Yep.
Another Mid-Illini Conference game, and then obviously the Eureka College shootout. And then after that, I believe we come back home for a couple of games.
Yeah,
that
right
week.
before Christmas.
Yep, with, is it the Bloomington schools?
I think it's Bloomington and
And
Normal
then,
West. Or is it
U-High.
U-High
and Bloomington
Yeah,
on
yeah,
like
yeah.
a Monday, Tuesday, or Tuesday, Wednesday.
something like that, yeah. Another Dunlap player kind of losing his feet.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
It's going to be the third on Schroeder. So he might have to take a seat.
You think that's a foul when you're up 23 points?
I don't know. There wasn't a whole lot there, in my opinion. But we are on the wrong side of the ball.
That's true.
First one good for Matthews. And second one short, but that was Evans able to sneak in there and get the rebound. Not sure if someone failed to box out there or a three from Tyson Swanson. Ooh, looks good. Back the other way quickly, no, rebound stays with Dunlap on the missed shot from Evans. Oh, they got to travel first.
Traffic violation call.
We're going to grab another mask to put it around our chin.
Wow, it's just, well, you got to keep the chin up.
Well, yeah, you know. Ooh, had a couple of possible looks there. Metamora might just work this around, work it down for one. Quite a few people I've been really impressed with tonight. The play of Luke DeFrance has been big for Metamora. Kaiser Quick has been big as well. You're getting a lot of involvement from a lot of people. Tucker, Swanson. But it wasn't quite there, and that one's going to be well short. So that's 3 quarters of play. Metamora leads 48-28.
Take this time to thank our sponsors, Angie Powers at Keller Williams Premier Realty, Black and Brown Attorneys, Commerce Bank, Kevin Collett, Edward Jones, Germantown Grill, Goodfield State Bank, Logoware, Mason Funeral Home, Metamora McDonald's, Michael's Italian Feast, MVP Mobile DJ Services, Snyder Village and Zobrist Insurance.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
It's a touchdown every time. Germantown Grill, now in our new location. Enjoy Central Illinois' best half-pound burgers, our famous hand-battered tenderloins, oven-seared wings, and our beer-battered catfish. Come join the fun. Relax with friends. Try one of our specialty pizzas. Germantown Grill, gold standard video gaming and the best comfort food on the planet. Open 7 days a week in Germantown Hills.
Well, Colton, hard to believe it's going into the fourth quarter already.
Yeah, this has been a quick game, and it's been a little bit of a snoozer if you really want to.
Yeah.
There hasn't been a whole lot to really remember. It's been great play from everybody.
Yeah, it certainly has been. It's been a total team effort, and you really like to see it when you're like we talked about earlier, your best player, your marquee player anyway, has been out, and your leading scorer into the season is sidelined with some foul trouble, and man, it's been nice.
Redbirds start with the ball in the fourth and final quarter, up 20. See if we can. Oh, yep. Probably a good idea not to force that one. It probably would have been a tight window to fit that through. Kaiser Quick has it picked, but
and then he steals it back away.
Dunlap has just shot themselves in the foot so many times tonight.
They keep falling down.
Well, that ball there, you had to get on the ground for, in my opinion, but they cough it right back up as soon as they get a turnover. Oh, great job by Tyson to slip in there. Just can't get it to go. Other way, Judd Matthews. It's a 20-point game. This one's far from over. 18-point game now. And one, yes, sir. It's a great way to answer. Tyson Swanson puts the lead now back to 20 and a chance to push it to 21.
Swanson at the line, shooting one. Checking in 43, Brandon Orr for the Eagles.
And completes it, the three-point play. 51-30, Metamora leads, 6:55 left to play in the game. Last season, these teams met once, I believe. I don't think we ever got the second matchup.
No, we never did get to go over there.
But it was an absolute blowout. And there's a blow-by right there.
Yeah.
Zach Schroeder. See if Metamora can just extend this lead. See if we can get the running clock. There was a turnover there.
And there's a Galandri.
Say, hey, how you doing? And he's just gonna flush it home. Deep three to answer, rattles in. Alex Evans.
3-point basket, Alex Evans.
Drive by Tucker.
Oh,
Finger
man,
roll, no
that's
good.
still a good drive, though.
Good little pass there to Brock Card. Tight window to fit that one into. Get another timeout out of Metamora.
Metamora timeout, 30 seconds.
Is Hop and Zobrist coming into the Redbird lineup?
Zobrist has got to be averaging close to probably 20 so far this year, 20 plus at sophomore level.
So it's Tyson, Hop, Mason, Zobrist, and Tucker. Boy, there's a lot of youth out there right now. A couple sophomores, a freshman, and 2 juniors.
You know, you lose 2 key pieces this year as well. You lose Schroeder and you lose DeFrance. But man, it just, the pipeline just keeps on coming, Kirker.
Yeah, it's.
Talk about someone you don't want to leave open and let him get hot, Matthew Zobrist. Oh, that one was never there. Card had that one red. He's going to get a 3. Can't connect. Tucker pushing. And he'll have a shot kind of blocked. Just didn't quite have enough room to get that one up. Solomon Schwartz and Caden Hartnett set to check in. So Redbirds will go full reserves here.
Along
and
with
Briar Cremines.
Yeah.
Good drive and spin there from Judd Matthews. Oh, good slip there.
And that'll send Luke Hop to the line for 2 shots. That'll be a mask or a chin strap timeout.
Official timeout for final mask break.
You know, you look around. You look around the gym. You look around the players, the referees. Very few are being worn correctly,
No.
if worn at all.
Or even the right ones, you know.
It's one of the things that still just do not make sense in the world.
But it's good to have crowds here, and it's been a great weekend. This will push Metamora's record to
4-3 on the year, 3-0 in the Mid-Illini. They'll stay atop the Mid-Illini. So Redbirds will have 2 free throws out of this timeout.
Ooh, a little strong. So it's Cremines, Hartnett, Hop, Zobrist, and who's the other one over? I can't see.
Hartnett. Hop misses both. For Metamora, it's Zobrist, Schwarz,
Schwarz, yeah.
Hartnett, Hop, and Cremines. Ooh. Yep. They're going to get Hartnett on the foul. This is that game where it's, you know, not running clock, but it doesn't get any, it just stays between about 22 and 15. And it's just a snoozer, you know, in football where you're not quite the running clock, but it stays between about 14 and 21 the entire game, and it's, they're going to travel. Ooh. Coach Gray's going to take another timeout. 23 is going to be our shooter. Ryan DiGennardo.
Full timeout remaining.
Well, Colton, it'll be a big game next Friday night over in Morton.
Yep, over at the Potter Box.
Yep. Bo
Durbin.
Bo Durbin returns from Morton. They got a freshman. Is it not Gudeman? Is it a freshman?
I don't know.
They have a freshman that starts, and they've got some bits and pieces. I don't know if they're as good as they were last year.
I don't think so. I think they lost.
Losing Getz.
Yeah, losing Josiah Getz last year. He was easily one of their biggest pieces. Bo Durbin, he's very good, and he played very well against Metamora last year. I just don't think he's got enough to carry them himself.
Right. But it's always tough going into the Potter Box, the remodeled Potter Box.
Yes. That is still not a dome. But they like to call it a dome. Three there, no.
Good box out by Metamora, rebounded by Cremines.
Good move there from Schwarz. Cremines is a tough shot there, just couldn't get it to go.
Devin Dunn comes into the Redbird lineup. He replaces Zobrist. Be nice to see Devin Dunn heat up because we saw him last year as a sophomore, and he can shoot.
Asking you shall receive. Makes this one 58-37, 2:25 left to play. Quickly the other way, Tudine up and in. You know, you think back to last year, one of probably the craziest endings I've seen to a basketball game ever, and one of the greatest Metamora wins I've ever seen over at the Potter Box last year. Was when we had that last second three from Solomon Schwarz off the purposely missed free throw by Zach Schroeder out of a timeout. I mean, it just an unbelievable game that Metamora had there last year.
And to think about, they actually practiced that. And they said it never worked in practice.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. You know what they say. We're going to get a timeout just for subs here.
Hartnett, Schwarz, Zobrist. Is that
Walker checks in.
And Cremines.
Yep. line change for Dunlap. 1:27 left to play. 17-point game. This one's been all Metamora from the get-go. Oh, it's a good look. Just unfortunately, not the best of pass. Clock winding down. Metamora is going to go to 4-3 on the year, 3-0 the Mid-Illini. So we get the final seconds in this one.
Dunn comes back into the Redbird lineup.
.43, who we do not have in our stat sheet. Their roster is does not have everyone on their team.
Yeah, they're
either that or they've changed numbers. Devin Dunn can't get it to go. Rebound, Nick Walker. Metamora's going to hold it, and that's going to do it.
Yep,
Redbirds with the 58-43 victory here tonight. Again, they moved to 4-3 on the season, 3-0 in the Mid-Illini Conference. Kirker, just a dominant performance tonight for Metamora.
It was very, very businesslike. A lot of guys got in. Matter of fact, the whole bench got to play tonight.
Yep. We'll be back in a bit with the post-game chat with head coach Danny Greaves and the final stats.
It's a touchdown every time. Germantown Grill, now in our new location. Enjoy Central Illinois' best half-pound burgers, our famous hand-battered tenderloins, oven-seared wings, and our beer-battered catfish. Come join the fun. Relax with friends. Try one of our specialty pizzas. Germantown Grill, gold standard video gaming and the best comfort food on the planet. Open 7 days a week in Germantown Hills.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
Welcome back to Metamora. We're here with head coach Danny Greaves. Coach, all around just a really business-like performance here from your guys tonight. Nothing too flashy, just getting to work, going in and doing a little bit of the dirty work in tonight's win.
Well, last night as I looked at the film, during the game I knew we were lacking in some activity on defense. We just made it too easy for them to catch, too easy to pass, too easy to put it on the ground. So I challenged them a little bit tonight to not let them catch, not to let them cut, not let them pass, not let them shoot. And for the most part, especially early, we did a pretty good job. What they have at the end of the first quarter?
I believe they only
it
had
wasn't
5.
Much. They had 5, and they had what?
They ended the game with 43.
And right there at the end, it was a who's who that was out there. But we gave up too many easy baskets right there at the end. We made a 30-point win into a 15-point win. But I'll tell you what, I got to love the way our kids stuck together. It's been a tough week for us. We're down a player or two. We're down a couple coaches. And it was just next man up. I told them, this train ain't stopping for nobody. And so when somebody leaves, it's next man up, and that's been really good to watch. Our kids have really accepted that challenge and have really showed some toughness.
Well, and, they say, next man's up, a little cliche, but you've played 2 games at full strength. That was your first 2 games of the year. So
and it was really not even a full game because he got hurt in the third quarter.
Right.
And he didn't play well the second game. And so, yeah, we've been at full go for like not quite 3 quarters.
Right. Well, and, Zach Schroeder, the one that got hurt and then didn't quite, have it all there at that St. John Bosco game, but really just, an overall performance. He had 4 guys in double figures. DeFranz leads the way. It's just a big game because he's struggled a little bit here to start the year. It's got to be such a confidence booster for him.
There's no doubt, and Tyler Mason the same way, and Devin Dunn the same way, and we've got some tremendous shooters. It was nice to see Zach come in and knock down a 3, and he's getting better. They really wanted to challenge themselves tonight and do a better job defending, and it sure showed.
Kirker and I talked yesterday. We expected a little bit of the rust to show, and tonight we were both looking for the performance that we had, but it's been your defense that's kind of led the way, especially early on in the game. The offense, it takes a little bit get going, but it's really been the defense that's leading into your offense, especially at the start of the game.
We were off 13 days. We definitely needed some WD-40. We were rusty. But I do know this. When I challenged them tonight in the locker room before we came out, we got a couple guys who I think are pretty good defenders on different individuals, but, aren't at 100%. They go, no, I want this guy. I'm ready. And I knew right then we were going to do a better job defensively. And so we had another good crowd, and our communication was better. I could hear them talking to the game. And those are little things that make big things happen. And, we're getting better at those things.
4-3 to start the year, 3-0 in the Mid-Illini Conference. You talk about wanting to be battle-tested and putting your guys through it all. And you've really done that here to start the season. And it doesn't get any easier when you look at the Christmas schedule that came out.
No. Springfield, Rock Island.
Right, right there. And
East St. Louis after that.
Right, exactly. But, we don't mind that at all because, we like to be tested. And the one thing is we're always playing our best basketball at the end of the year.
Yes, we have.
And, obviously 4-3 start doesn't look great, but you've gone through some teams to get there.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Chicago area ranked us 23rd, in where we wanted them 3 at the time. But, they know good basketball, and they know teams that, challenge themselves with scheduling, which we've always tried to do. And so, it's nice to be on a 4-game win streak, being first place by ourselves in Mid-Illini. And, we got 3 games next week. We got Pekin, Morton, and then the shootout over there at Eureka College with El Paso Gridley. And they're solid. I've watched them twice. And so, even that little game over there is going to be a heck of a challenge for us. And, they're going to bring it. That'll be their best game of the season. We've got a target on our backs game after game, and they always bring it against us, which I love. It tells us a lot about the respect our program's getting, what our kids have done to earn that.
Coach, we'll let you go. Great win here tonight. Got a busy week again next week. 3 games, 2 Mid-Illini Conference games, and then obviously the shootout. But great win here tonight, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you so much. Appreciate what all y'all do at MTCO.
Thank you. That'll do it for us here tonight on MTCO Redbird Replay. Again, Redbirds take a 58-43 victory here tonight. We'll see you next week. For Scott Kirker, this is Colton Kaler signing off from Redbird Replay.